You are welcome to today's class. So in today's class, like we said before, we'll be using plastic bead size 8 and our fishing line 0.60 style for this class. So first of foremost, we are going to wash our beads, my bead, before using it. So we are going to wash and dry our bead before we start creating this amazing bag with it. Mind a heart-shaped beaded bag. Yes, we'll be creating a heart-shaped beaded bag. Let's get ready, bring out your tools, and let's get started. Okay, in today's class we'll be working with this bead. Like I said before, in the next class we'll be working in this bead with this bead. This 8 bead, plastic bead, and we need our cutter, of course, to cut our fishing line and our fishing line as well, which we'll be using 0.60 our fishing line, 0.50 0 sorry 0.60 for our fishing line, and our bead is size 8 plastic bead, and our cutter. So let's get started. You bring out your fishing line, your fishing line, cut out fishing line that you'll be using for it. Okay, and mind you, we'll be doing heart shape bag, heart shape beaded bag. That is the design we'll be doing today. Heart shape. So we'll say it's love shape, anyone you call it. Okay, this is our fishing line. You cut the length you'll be able to control. So to get started, we are using our normal matting, like as we have been using before. So in this class we'll be doing normal matting but in a love shape form. So let's start with putting 4 beads and intercepting with the last one, like we have been doing. 4 beads and we intercept with the last one. What I mean by intercept, let me explain it again. What I mean by intercept is crossing each fishing line or passing each fishing line, each fishing line through each edge to surface the other edge. This fishing line came out from this edge, it passed through this edge and it came out from this edge. So this one is passing through the same edge where this one came out from. So I'm putting it to it. This is it. This is how it should be. Then we put, the reason why I did it like this is to get equal fishing line, not that one part will be longer than the other. That was why I did it that way. So we drag it and we get this. For those who have been following my class, for those who have been watching, who have watched the previous classes, by now you should have known how to do this. I don't have to teach you again or explain further for you to know. So this is it. This is what we get. So we have to do another one. You'll be putting one at this part of fishing line and the other one at this part of fishing line, and we'll be intersecting with this, making it 4. We already have one here already, so we'll be putting 3 beads now. At first we put 4 to get this 4 bead, and now we already have one here already, so we have to put 3 to give that same 4. Why are you doing beaded bag? You have to be calculative also. and cautious. If not, you will make a mistake. This is the second step. Okay, then the third step now. Be putting it like we always do. You know, I always tell you to make sure you drag your fishing line to get that firm and strong finishing. So getting that firm and strong finishing doesn't require you dragging it or working to get it at the end part. No, you have to start that journey from the beginning, which is you make sure you drag your fishing line at the beginning so it will be firm and strong. Because if you didn't drag it at the beginning and maybe get to the middle part or the end part, you now start dragging it, my dear, it will not be firm. That error will still be there. So you have to start dragging your fishing line very well and tightening it from the beginning to get that strong and firm finishing. You know, some people will do their bag. After doing the bag, it will be like, or like call it biscuit or like to be somehow to not be strong, to not be firm. That is because they don't drag their fishing line. That is one of the techniques you need to get a strong and firm finish. Yeah. You know, some people will do beaded bag, it will be somehow you'll be asking, how come? Why is he the belly belly? Sorry for that language too. Guys, you have to drag your fishing line to get that beautiful and amazing finishing that you have always wanted. I hope you are seeing it. We are getting there. Beaded bag take time. Take time. Patience. It requires patience. Yeah, we don't rush it. We do it step by step, patiently. It's not a magic, it's a craft. Yeah. Keep pushing, we keep stretching, we keep dragging in order to get that firmness. I know most of you will be like, why did I like using long fishing line? Yeah, I love using long fishing line because I don't know, but for me, it do make my work easier and it looks professional too. But that doesn't mean that you should be using long fishing line as you start a beginner now. No, you should use the fishing line you'll be able to control. Yeah, to avoid your fishing line tangling. Because if you don't know how to control your fishing line, it will tangle and that will require you to cut and maybe it will even require you to start from the beginning because it depends. You don't know where the tangling will come from. It may come from a very close this thing that when you cut it, you won't be able to pass it through to get for your bead, not for it not to affect the ones you have done already. So you have to use the fishing line, you'll be able to control. Remember to drag your fishing line very well to get a firm beaded bag. Yeah, we're getting there. We are getting there. Yeah, yeah, heading. We are heading somewhere. Good night. You put one, put the other one, and you intersect. Or would I say you cross the other edge to get it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, remind you, you have to measure the length you'll be using for your bag. That is all we also need to do for our work. But if you're calculating enough to know the size you want for your bag, oh, okay, let's check the length of this, the size. Okay, measuring from here to here. This is 4.5. Is now to the length we are working with. Mhm. So, okay, like me now, I'm used to, I don't normally use tape rule like before. I'm used to counting the bead. For some use tape rule, you have to know like what size is this, what size is that. So to get to know the like 1 inch, how many beads can make it a, you can make 1 inch of it of what you need. You can use it like size 8, you measure it to know how many beads you're making up 1 inch. That is 2 beads, 2 steps. This 1 inch, this two here is 1 inch. So I do count it because I'm doing with, I'm like, if you are to do, if you are looking towards to 10, okay, 6 inches, that means you'll be counting this, the center will be 12 beads, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If you are using 6 inches, this should be 6 inches, then you have to come here. But I'm not doing 6 inches, I'm using more than 6 inches, and I'm used to counting using beads. Like I count 1, 2, 3 as my 1 inch. 1, 2, 3 as my 1 inch. So you count another one, this from here again, 1, 2, 3, 2 inches. From here, 1, 2, 3, 3 inches. From here, 1, 2, 3, 4 inches. From here, 1, 2, 3, 5 inches. From here, 1, 2. So we are 5 inches going to 5 and 5 points. So it's left for you to know how you have to do your calculation. If it's to use the rule to measure or counting. Mind you, size, you can't use the number of bead that makes 1 inch in with size 8 to compare to number of bead that will make up 1 inch with size 6 bead. So it's 8 that has 3 beads. It's 8 that made up 1 inch by 3 beads. So it's now left for you to know the particular one you'll be going for. Okay, I think we should be getting close to where we are going to turn. Yeah, we should. If not here, let's count our bead. Is 1, 2, 3, 1 inch, 2 inches, 3 inches, 4 inches, 5 inches, 6 inches. So we'll be turning very soon. Remaining to be 1 bead to turn. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 beads. Let's count it. 1, 2, 3 is 1 inch, 2 inches, 3 inches, 4 inches, 5 inches, 6 inches. So we are to do our turning point now together. That is 7 inches. Our turning point will be here. You guys, you all know how we do our turning, but I will still show you guys for those that maybe they know that they don't know, they didn't remember it. So when you want to turn, you either turn to this side or turn to this side. I'm good at turning to this side, you all know that. So I'll be using this fish now. We're putting the 3 beads. You know, before we do put one here, one here. But this time around, we're putting the whole bead here and intercepting with this one. That means you're not putting any bead here. The only bead that will pass through this fishing line will be the one we use to intercept, to cross. Okay, we're putting 1, 2, and the third bead, I'll be intercepting with, I'll be intercepting with this one. We cross it to that other shape, to the bead, and we get this. We haven't done properly yet. We know we are not doing like this. We are before, before we do go down like this. Yes, we do go down like this. But in this heart shape we are creating now, we are not going down, we are going like this straight. That means we have turned now. See, our turning here is, our turning is always easy, but this one is just one step of the turning part. No, we do have one step and the one that will make it to face this way, but we are going this way. That means as it's facing like this, we are to continue our beading. So this is it. We have turned now. For our hearts, the design we are creating, this is our turning. So we have to continue from here. Mind you, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 beads here. We have 14 beads here. Yeah. So we have to continue like this to get the same 14 beads like this. It will be equal. It will be equal to this. This side and this side will be equal. So we have 14 beads here, and we'll be creating 14 beads here as well. So let's get started. We have to put one here, and we'll put one here, and we intercept this like the way we always do. This is it. Okay, I'm getting it. Okay, we continue by doing the same, putting one here, one at the other fishing line. One at the other fishing line, and intercepting with one. Yeah, don't forget to ask your question in our question and answer platform. You can always drop your question here and I will be here to explain further in case you miss it somewhere or you got confused somewhere or you want to ask question why this is this or why we do it this way. You can ask your question in our question and answer platform. Yeah, you see, you keep going, going. Putting one and one at the other fishing line, and we cross each fishing line through the bead. Mind you, yeah, to drag your fishing line for it to be strong and firm to give that elegant look. Okay, continue. Okay, hope you are getting it. Mm. Drag. You don't pity your fishing line, you drag it very well, it's important. Except you decide to use a weak fishing line or all those tiny small size like points 35, 30, 50, all those. When you use a strong thread for your beading bag, you don't need to be scared of it cutting while dragging it. You have to drag it very well. Mind you, we are making up to meet up with this, which is 14 beads at this age. That 14 beads makes up. Sorry, you see confusion. You have to be focused. You are putting one at each edge. Oh, okay. Now I get to tangle here. I will get to lose it. Okay, sorry for that. That is what I keep saying. Using long fishing line won't be easy because you get to some point where your fishing line will tangle, and if you don't know how to untangle it, that is where problem comes. That's why I say she use what you can control. If to say I'm not able to lose it, untangle it, that means I would have cut the fishing line and start afresh because there's no way I'll cut that fishing line, the place is tangled, and I'll still get enough fishing line to close it up. So I will have to lose it. I would have. So we keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Hope I'm not too fast. Okay, let's slow down. This one, and we intercept. Okay, let's count it to know how far we have gone. Let's count it to know how far we have gotten. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And we have to get 14 as well here. Counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we'll be doing two more, then come with the third one. We already have 11. Oh, okay. We tried. We tried. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and this 14. So we're returning with this one. You know how we do it. We put our fish line here. You know, there's no way you will say you're going to turn like this to this. No, because this is already the center. So you have to turn this way. So our fishing line, our beads will be going through this fishing line at the left hand side. So we're putting all our fishing line, which is 1, 2, 3, and be intercepting with the one, the fishing line at our right hand side. Okay, this is where we do our proper turning. Yeah, this stage requires our proper turning because we can't be going this way. No, we'll be turning going this way, then we'll turn again. That is how we'll be going till we get that shape we are looking for. So to be this way, is it. We put in our fish line at we put in our all of our bead in one fish line, which is one at our left hand side. This one at our left hand side is where we put in our three beads. I'm intercepting, sorry, that one is gone. I'm intercepting with the fishing line at our right hand side, which is this one. I'm intercepting with it. For those that haven't come across our previous video where we do our normal turning, let me explain this small. This is how it goes. This is how it is. This is our normal turning, the proper way we turn. This is it. You know, it's facing down now. So you get this speed. The fishing line at your right hand side is the one you'll be using to pick beads, these beads. While the one at your left hand side is the one you will put in your beads to. The left hand side fishing line is meant to put bead, while the right hand side fishing line is meant to pick bead from the previous step we have created. So we go this way. This is the one at our right hand side. We pass it through this next bead. You know, our fishing line is already here. We have done this part, so we'll be picking this now. This bead, the one next to it, we'll be passing the fishing line through it. Only the one bead, passing it through it. This it. No, we now have two beads. Yeah, our fishing lines are passed through two beads. Then we'll pass through. You know, we are building four circle. What would I call it? Let's use that with four circle. So we're putting our two fishing lines here to complete it, to complete this four, because there's no way we are going to get four without putting bead. This we already have two, and we have to put two more to get, and we're putting that two at the fishing line on the fishing line at our left hand side, and be intercepting with the last one. Be intercepting with the last bead. Okay, use it. Mind you,